Hey, Learn Nation. It's Steven Parado, the Associate Content Manager at Learn, and in this video, we're going to discuss Twitter ads. So let's jump right into it. Twitter Ads 101. Twitter ads are good for cold traffic and making that initial connection with an audience and initially connecting with potential customers. It's very short form content for the most part. So this means it won't be great for selling. If you're trying to sell something to someone on Twitter, they're not going to be responsive to it, especially high ticket offers. So Twitter ads are really good for initially connecting with people, that introduction, and then you can warm them up to your brand from there. Some more about Twitter ads. Twitter ads have good targeting features. You can target interests, behaviors, and all kinds of things like that. They have a lot of good targeting features, but they're not quite as targeted as Facebook because Twitter doesn't collect as much information as Facebook does. And on Twitter, certain niches are more active than others. Some examples of the most active niches are politics. Everyone sees Donald Trump and whatnot tweeting all the time, and people tweet very often about politics and current events. Tech is another big one. Tech, a lot of techies are on Twitter a lot. It's an active platform in the tech industry. And then comedy, because Twitter is the perfect platform for comedians. The little zingy phrases that they can get out there and tweet about. So those are some examples of really active niches. So if you're in one of the very active niches on Twitter, it could be a good option to get into Twitter ads. Here's an example of a Twitter ad, and this is by Glasses USA. So if you've seen Facebook ads, this is very similar to a Facebook image ad. There's an image with some text on top, and then there's a clickable link. So that's what a Twitter ad looks like. It's very simple. Twitter stats. Twitter has over 1 billion registered users, over 100 million daily active users, over 120 million unique visitors per month, over 550 million accounts have sent at least one tweet. That's a lot. 9,100 tweets are sent every second, and 34% of active users log on more than once per day. So there are a lot of people on Twitter, and many of these people are very active on Twitter as well. Traffic stats on Twitter. The monetary investment level of Twitter is a 6 out of 10. It is media buying, but it's not quite as expensive as some other forms. It's like Google search ads, for example. Time investment level, 2 out of 10. So it doesn't take that much time at all to make a Twitter ad. It's pretty simple, short text, very straightforward. So it doesn't take that much time. Engagement level is a 7 out of 10 because similar to Facebook, people can comment on your ads, they can share them, retweet them. So it has that viral potential and you can engage with the ads, which is a big benefit to a lot of these social media platforms. And the other description factors. The audience is your target audience on Twitter. So whoever you want to target on Twitter. If you're in the golf niche, for example, you're going to target golfers or golf fans on Twitter. So that's the audience. And the audience intent. So your target audience is looking for content on Twitter. That's what people go to Twitter for. They're looking for content on there. So that's Twitter ads. Hope you enjoyed that, and let's move on to the next one.